Hello, friends. I'm back today with the next video in the Mardhakarka planet series. I think today I'll be discussing the planet Mars. Till now, I think in the Mardhakarka we have touched the planet Sun, Moon, and in the sequence, I think today we are covering the planet Mars. Now, Mars, as you all know, that if Sun is the soul, Mars is the body. Mars is the immunity. Mars is the competitive skills in your life. Mars is your immunity. Mars is the karka of your fitness, health, and everything. Mars also plays a very important role in a female chart. It deals with the fertility in a female birth chart. It is also the karka of your backbone. Mars is basically the karka of blood and all those things. So Mars is also the karka of litigation, accident, injuries, and everything. As we all know that Mars is the natural significator of third and sixth house. Third house is younger siblings, courage, communication, sports, athletic activities, everything. Basically, initiative taking ability, and sixth house of competitiveness, dealing with the enemies, ability to clear the debts, loans, and everything. So basically, these are the very two important Karka house of Mars. Apart from that, Mars also has a micro portfolio in the fourth house. Fourth house is landed property. Most of the people basically wishes whether we will have our own house or not, whether we will be able to live comfortably in our own house or not, landed property or commercial property or anything like that. Mars is also engineer, electricity, and everything. So when we think about the Mars, basically Mars can also sometimes give untimely death and lot of features in the life, I think. So keeping all this factor in the mind, we need to understand that Mars is technically the male masculine planet. It's a kinetic energy and ability to show the fighting spirit in a person's life, passion and everything. Without Mars, you cannot imagine. It's the confidence. It's most of the connected with the biochemistry or uh, biology of a human being. Okay, so keeping all these factor, today we will discuss about the houses where Mars no doubt may be placed in its own sign, but it will some way withdraw the good things of its quality and will give a bit suffocating features in that houses. Okay, it may be any ascendant, it may be any sign. The kind of house, whenever I am saying here right now, if in your chart Mars is placed in this area, Mars is considered as a Mardhakarka or a suffocative house for that Mars. Okay, so the first Mardhakarka house for the planet Mars is the second house. Mars by nature is a warrior, and we see that it's the karka of third house and sixth house. So the karka of sixth house coming in the house of family, expansion, food habits, wealth acquisition, speech, and everything. So Mars by nature is a planet wherever it creates an atmosphere like a battleground. And being the significator of third house, it will be 12th from the third. So it is the loss of your courage and something like that. You may be somewhere basically uh, large mouthed or something like that. I think sometimes you may not think what to speak, where to speak, and due to that reason, you may create lot of enemy within your family. Sometimes it may be very dangerous to the life of you or your spouse also, because in South Indian astrology, Mars in the second house is considered as a manglik, which can cut short your longevity and everything, because Mars will be aspecting 8th house. So second house happens to be the second first Mardhakarka house for the planet Mars. It is not advisable, very good for family life, married life, in fact financial life. The money will come and go, and there might be this person might be taking the lot of burden of the family, but will be most hated people by within his own people. If I think not all the features, if other factors are good, Mars can still be seen better here. This was the first Mardhakarka house, which is second house. Now we will come to the second Mardhakarka house, which is the fourth house. Now, as Mars is, I have mentioned in earlier video, in the significator video, very first video, that Mars is a significator in the fourth house of landed property assets. But fourth house is again peace, comfort, nourishment, upbringing, and everything. So if the Mars is in the fourth house, it can be dangerous for father, mother, both. Why? Because Mars is the karka of sixth house, conflict. So there will be a lot of conflict within the family for the landed property. Native might have good landed property or may have good ability to buy land, but it will be coming at a certain cost. Peace will be withdrawn from the life, and fourth house happens to be the eighth house from the ninth house. So this is the danger for the longevity of father. So this fourth house Mars is not very good in terms of parental matter. Sometimes you might have lot of property but will not be able to live there. Lot of conflict. If you put your property on the rent, lot of troubles and lot of things there. So on the one side, Mars can give you good landed property, job, ability to solve litigation. You may be getting loans easily, but somewhere at the cost of peace of your life. It may cost a life of somebody also in the life. Okay, in fact, in married life also, this is not a very good thing. People with the fourth house Mars are very, you can say, stubborn mentality, stubborn hearted, very hard hearted people basically. So this is again not a very good thing. Unchangeable temperament. So this again is a Marnakarka Safa. Mars by nature is a soldier, and soldier's role is outside the house, in the outside world. Like the houses like third, first, these are the areas where Mars finds very comfortable. But fourth house is a very suffocative energy where Mars feels I think suffocated here, not very comfortable in the fourth house. So this was the second Martha Karka house. Then we will finally come to the third Martha Karka house, which is the seventh house. Unlike sun and Mars both are fiery nature. So seventh house demands compromises, and Mars is a warrior. Mars knows only one thing: how to win. Seventh house is marriage, companionship, mutual understanding, business ability, and Mars is also the Karka of sixth house and third. So the Karka of third and sixth going will make your wife extremely competitive, or sometime you will find that your spouse is none other than the past life enemy coming into your life, or one of your sibling or one of your neighbor from the past life have entered into your life in the form of partner or something like that, maybe a business partner. But it's very difficult to sustain business, family, relationship and everything. And seventh house is not only about marriage or spouse, but it is the world opposite to you. So you might be taking battles with the whole world. Sometimes you will find it very difficult. Seventh house is the house of diplomacy. Okay, tactful attitude, how to make your enemies into friend. And Mars finds it very difficult to deal, because being a very straightforward nature, person becomes a manglik also here. And seventh house, whatever seventh house demands, Mars is not the perfect planet for the seventh house. Sometimes Mars may get trapped into this area, extramarital affair, cheating tendencies might happen. One of the spouse may be like that. Separation is quite obvious. Either physical violence, domestic violence, a person may end up into the court of law, and lot many things can get triggered in the person's life. So person has to be very careful with the planets like Mars sitting in the seventh house. This is the Marnakarka house number 3. Then last and final house, for which basically we'll be talking about the Marnakarka, that is the 12th house. Sacrifice, surrender, services which will not be rewarded by any way. Okay, 12th house is the foreign land, 12th house is investment, 12th house is the action behind the scenes. If you are a spy, if you are a doctor, if you are in the surgery activity, if you are into the field of fitness, or somebody who gives the security behind the scenes and everything, that's fine. But Mars is something which likes the limelight. Mars like to be a center of attraction more better than the planet, basically Sun. So Sun and Mars both are like a bit autocratic by nature. And 12th house demands let go, forgiveness, sacrifices. And these are the features basically don't go well with the planet Mars. Mars in the 12th house is like a warrior in the prison, captured by the other country in a war. Okay. For a female also, I think this is not a very comfortable position, because Mars has to learn the ability to forgive, let go, and 12th house demands the far-sightedness. Every action which needs to be executed, keeping the consequences in mind. So 12th house is a deep thinking house, and Mars is a planet of action, initiative, execution and everything. The 12th house basically, along with Sun and Mars, both finds basically Alice in Wonderland situation, where the hell they have been placed. It's like a king or a soldier into the prison. So Mars basically in 12th house gives a lot of health issues also, lot of silent injury. A native may be bit absent-minded, their body may be walking somewhere else, their mind will be somewhere else. They will be distracted into two different directions. Whether it's a man or a woman, this gives a very frustrating life. But yes, if they go away from their birth location, they go to some different level, I think that is still a better option. Okay. So in this today's video, as I have mentioned, the Martha Karka houses for the planet Mars, 2nd, 4th, 7th and 12th. If your Mars is placed in these areas, this house, make sure basically you chant Hanuman Gayatri Mantra or Hanuman Chalisa, or make sure basically you visit the temple of Hanumanji as a Tuesday practice. Basically that should be mandatory. And make sure you keep your terms of condition with your younger siblings, especially and neighbors, in a good conduct. Avoid anger and everything, because if Mars is placed in this area, it may give you unnecessary anger, and you may do such kind of acts, regrettable acts, which may make you feel, I think, very awkward in the long run. So Mars in these areas sometimes basically feels very uneasy in these houses. Actually, Mars by nature is a warrior. Second is a wealth family. It can give health, death, challenges, like either to the person, either to the family member, or either one of the spouse might have something, more than one marriage, or these kind of things might happen. Okay. So fourth house is also the house where Mars is not comfortable, father, mother, property, conflict, all those things. Seventh house, as we all know, that marriage, companionship, business and everything. Mars is not a planet of tactfulness or diplomacy. So again, it fails in the seventh house. And 12th house is again, it sacrifices, services, thankless jobs or duties, charity or something like that. Mars finds itself to be captured by the other country in a war and lost. The 12th house is something called loss. So sometimes the person will feel that he is losing. People might be thinking that I am speaking tremendous negative things about these areas, but yeah, initially in my initial videos I'll tell you all the houses of planet where planet is not very comfortable. Then onwards I'll start up a series of a very good wealth yoga, favorable houses of planet and all those things. So stay connected. And I would insist all people who are watching my video, please watch the video till the end. You may feel that I am speaking about a very simplified topic, but it needs to be mandatory if you want to look the birth chart in a complete picture. These are all the micro steps to get the conclusion before that. Okay, so no matter in somebody's chart, let's say any planet is sitting in good house, good sign, exalted planet, let's say Mars sitting in a Capricorn, Aries in the 2nd, 4th, 7th, 12th, but it's of no use. Mars is a planet of east and south direction. Partially in the 3rd house, 6th house also Mars is favorable. 10th house is the best house for planet Mars. Okay, so this way I am telling you that Mars is a kind of energy. Too much of energy in the home, family life, comfort life, your married life is not very appropriate. These are the areas where we need intellectual skills. Okay, so make sure you all people watch my all video. I request all of you to please like, subscribe, share and forward this video as much as possible. Recommend your friends, family members surrounding to be part of this channel. I'll be coming with lot many exciting topics for all of you, so stay connected. Okay, goodbye.